You're watching Fox 9 News at 9.
It feels like a bear is attacking my head at its very worst is what it feels like, or it will feel like shingles inside my brain.
Tonight on Fox 9 in HD, we head directly to our top story. An Emmett woman who suffers from a rare disease says she has prayed to die. Katie Donahue says her life is filled with pain from the time she wakes up until the time she falls asleep.
Dawn, she says she has tried everything to ease that pain. Nothing worked until she discovered cannabis. 6 on your side, Lacey Darrow has the details in this Fox 9 exclusive.
When Katie Donahue was about 8 years old, she started noticing that something was wrong. The left side of her face wasn't growing the same way the right side was.
We went to a couple of doctors and things like that, but no one knew what it was.
Tired of being relentlessly bullied in school and desperate for answers, at 18, Katie went to the Shriners Hospital in Chicago and was diagnosed with an extremely rare disorder called Perry-Romberg disease.
That is characterized by a slow progression or wasting away of one half of the head.
While answers were a relief, the pain from the disease soon took over.
It's excruciatingly painful all the time, continuously.
She says at times the pain was so violent, all she could do was lay in bed and pray.
I pray a lot. I'm sure God is sick of hearing from me. I pray so much. I prayed for God to take me home, that if this was going to be the way the disease was going to go, and that, you know, if my family was just going to have to watch me suffer and waste away to death, then to just please let the disease take me now.
In search of relief from the pain, Katie says she tried just about everything, like having radio frequency waves shot into the nerves in her head, steroid injections, meditation, pills, and more pills, including the opioid and highly addicted drug methadone. But no matter what she tried, Katie says nothing ever relieved the constant agony, until she discovered the medicinal source of marijuana, such as CBD and hemp oil.
All the pain just stopped, just completely stopped.
Thinking that it was too good to be true, Katie made an unusual promise or prayer of sorts. She told herself that if in 10 days the pain was still gone, she would shave her head, all while thinking to herself that would never actually happen.
10 days later, I buzzed all my hair off because it worked. It did more things for my disease and the pain it causes than anything else I've ever tried. It was a miracle.
Katie maintains while it's truly a miracle that her pain is gone, staying that way requires her to act and be treated like a criminal.
I don't think anybody wants to break the law, but I also am in between a rock and a hard place, you know, faced with a double-edged sword.
Because all forms of marijuana are illegal in Idaho, she's forced to travel to states like Oregon or Colorado to get it. The entire time, living a fear a simple traffic stop could end up with her in prison.
I think Idaho really needs to acknowledge the medical value. I would like to see Idaho establish a medical marijuana program.
Lacey Darrow, Fox 9 News at 9.
Katie also wanted to get across she is not some sort of stoner, as she says, and just sits around and smokes pot. In fact, before doing the interview with us, she says she took her medicine.